Okay.
Okay, so you make your way to the bathhouse. So, you arrive at the bathhouse. The bathhouse is a one-story stone building with a stained glass windows and clay roof tiles. A 10-foot tall wall encloses a large courtyard outside the southeast corner of the building. The closed wooden doors to the courtyard are engraved with images of a smiling nymph dancing and frolicking in water. So, you arrive at the bathhouse. I will now load up the scene for the bathhouse. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to the bathhouse. So,
I have a red screen.
it'll take a minute.
It's loading.
Yeah, it's loading. 40%.
So, while it's loading, I will read out this wee bit. So, you enter the
Hold
the
on,
door.
it's still loading for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
give it a minute. So once everyone's loaded, let me know. So it's just Knuckles and Nova. Kim, is it loaded for you?
Yep.
Perfect.
All right, it's loaded now.
Okay, so we're joining Knuckles.
Is this gonna be like a Japanese bathhouse where everyone's like naked in an open area?
I don't know. It's just I'm not telling. I'm not telling you that.
Just might drive El Nano wild.
Right.
I don't know if he can handle this.
Knuckles
No
loaded
dog
for you?
videos like this.
I've
Just
just
walk
mine will catch up in a minute. Just
Okay.
read.
So I will read this next. So, you enter the courtyard of the bathhouse. This L-shaped courtyard features a trimmed lawn and neatly maintained shrubbery. The courtyard is decorated with a white marble benches and stone fountains, each in the form of a smiling nymph tipping a jug of water that spills into the cylindrical stone base. So this, as you can see, there's a few fountains and some marble benches and stuff. Right now you can see like a couple people just sitting at benches, just having a wee chat. But other than that, that's about it.
I will just think about what Cendric just said and wonder if Bridget here is going to have to strip. As I
No, I wasn't
start-
asking that. I was asking if Spartan was gonna be able to handle himself.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but that's what came into mind in my head. I will head further in.
Sure. So you head further in. When heading further in, you notice obviously on the left a set of closed marble doors.
Okay.
Can I talk to one of these and say, what kind of
Yeah,
bathhouse
you-
is this?
You can talk to them, yeah. So I would say there's one person at each bench, so you can talk to them if you wish. So yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
talk to the
On
first
the- on
person?
Yeah, on the first bench. I'm gonna just.
So
kinda lean in
you
and go, what kind of bathhouse is this?
kind of like grins and says, oh, this is a really good bathhouse and stuff. Kind of go in, can get kind of like a wash and stuff, and says they're masseuses and stuff. They can kind of get all those 10 spots and stuff. Oh, they're magical.
Yeah.
Stuff. It says they know what they're doing. It says trust me and stuff and stuff. It says I'd suggest that you might. See how Lucius says, I think you might do, my friend. It says just go in and see if there's any available for you.
I will do, friend, will do.
Just kind of
Alright.
acknowledges and stuff and kind of goes back to what he was doing. Just kind of like, in a sense, reading
Okay.
a newspaper.
To be fair, I don't think you answered my question. Is this a naked bathhouse?
You don't
Yeah,
know.
found
Everyone's
that out.
naked
Yeah, yeah,
out.
You
in the
haven't
open.
found that out. I won't
Okay.
tell you,
Okay.
right?
fair
I'm
enough,
not.
fair enough.
You won't. In a sense, the people here are clothed. You don't know what's happening. You're not in the bathhouse yet. So
Oh, I thought we were in like
You're in
like,
the
No,
courtyard,
going
Currently we're in the outer courtyard.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these doors on my left here. So what?
What's everyone else doing?
I'll
There you go.
go on.
No, I was just gonna say I'll wait until they go a little bit ahead,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm gonna ask the person on the bench. I'm just gonna like lean down and whisper,
Uh-huh.
and ask, where do we get the specialty treatment?
Specialty treatment. Wow. He kind of leans in and then goes, "Oh, the specialty treatment." You fucking assholes.
Yeah, you know the specialty treatment.
Out of
Oh.
everyone here, it's Kim asking for the happy ending. This is great.
Yeah.
I was trying to allude to that to work in what kind of bathhouse is this?
He kind of
What
looks at it and he goes, it's
kind?
specialty treatment. This isn't the. He kind of looks at you and then kind of like blushes and goes, oh, they don't offer that kind of specialty treatment here.
Oh.
I'm waiting for this guy to be like, but if you come home with me.
It says you probably. It says the kind of looks. He says you're probably best going to one of the brothels. Would be that's what we're looking for.
Well, Jesus.
Fucking savage.
He kind of looks at you and is kind of like, okay.
I look very disappointed and I walk away.
Yeah, and stuff. So, and else you do before you make your win? Are you talking to the other people or are you just gonna go in?
I'm gonna head in.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit
Okay.
it as well.
So, you open the doors,
Okay.
and upon entering, the walls of this 20-foot high pillared chamber are decorated in like bathing, like royalty, so kind of like in a bathing standard. Neatly light streams of light shine in from the windows above, streaming coloured patterns on the titles of this bluish marble that cover the floor. 3 shallow, sunken bowls contain sparkling like a perfume of scented water, and white marble benches back the kind of next to each bath, which are currently holding some dry towels next to them. You also notice that there are 3 people in here, each of which are in the baths. You also notice that coming out of this room here is a male that is very smartly dressed in what looks to be a uniform.
All right. What kind of people are in the baths?
So in each of the baths, so on the bath in the north here, it is a human male. In the bath here, there is a female dwarf. And in the bath down here is a, excuse me, a male. Upon the person working at this room here, upon says, "Oh, welcome. This is welcome to the bath." It says, it says, "You just look new here. Is there anything I can help you with? Are you here to have a wash, or are you looking for a massage?" My name is Jabaz, Jabaz. I am one of the staff that work here. I am one of the massage people. It says if you're looking for a massage, I said I am free. If any of you looking for a massage, my other colleague, and he kind of points to the door directly south. Krumlach, Qurmilah, is currently dealing with a client at the moment. So is there anything I can help you with? And it kind of as you're doing this, kind of like is walking around, putting like dry or clean towels on the benches for anyone that needs them, and asking them if they need like anything.
I slowly walk up to them using my somewhat unnatural and menacing appearance.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm
Kind of something a little different.
gonna hop into the bath with the dwarf female and try to flirt with her and try to gain information on if she knows anything.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to allude I'm part of the cult, by the way.
Right. You're telling
That's
part
why
of the
I'm
cult.
trying to act creepy, so I feel like I'm
Senric,
part of the cult.
if you attempt to do this, I will tell you this right now, it will not work.
Oh.
Right? Straight out, it will not work. I'm not even going to get it will not work.
Okay.
Here, right?
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
send it
sitting
right now.
next to the bath might be one thing. Just diving in.
Get
fully
diving
armored
in,
would be-
it's not going to work. You will literally get your ass handed to you here. Right, you kind of walk up to Jabaz, and you kind of, in a sense, are alluding to that you're part of the cult,
Yep.
and you're here for other business. Okay, give me a intimidation check. You're trying to intimidate this person to think that you're part of this cult, to in fear tell you something. 16. Okay. He kind of looks at you. You and your menacing premise is kind of scared and like and says, "Oh," I says, "I've not seen you before," and kind of like points to you and tells, in a sense, like follow me into the back room here.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't consider that this isn't a Japanese bathhouse and is not as open.
Right. So he kind of signals you to come in this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him in.
Okay, so you follow him in. What is the rest of the party doing?
I'm gonna
Man,
just
I
sit the door,
follow him in.
kinda
I can
I'm
act shady if I
gonna,
need
gonna
to.
see if I'm gonna see if any of those, if anything I recognize as a ghoul or like something to come in, like some
Okay.
suspicious like
And
activity outside.
yes, Bridget, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow in as well. Can you just remind me what was the name of the other person that works there that was dealing with someone?
Kurmal, Qurmilah.
Okay.
Right. So he kind of comes in and says, "Please close the door." And I'm guessing someone closes the door. You don't have to close it. I'm just going to say I'm assuming someone closes the door here.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd say close the door
Okay.
on the way in.
So it says, he kind of looks at you and it says, I know he kind of does this in a way that he's kind of like being quiet and not trying to allude. And it says, I've not seen you here before.
We've come from quite the distance.
Yes. It says, but yous are looking for something that's not offered here. But it says, I think I know why yous are here, and it might be something that yous can help with.
Okay,
says-
so I'm going to for two ends. One to again look a little more shady.
Yep.
And also to try and see what's happening here. I'm going to once again sort of chant and do the hand sign to cast detect
Okay.
magic.
Casting detect
Alright.
magic, there is no magical stuff in this vicinity.
There's no magic within 30 feet.
No, within 30 feet. But
Cool.
Jibras kind of says, and says, listen, it says, and he can see on your chat, he can see the badge on you. And it kind of goes, okay, listen, it says, I know you aren't, I know what, I've got a sneaky suspicion why you're here. And it says, I think there is something going on here, but I'm, like the owner. Oh, and stuff says, I think, Murtlock is running some sort of shady business on the side. It says, but I'm too afraid to say anything. He told me I can't hang around here after hours, and there's a hidden door leading down to some dark, stinky place in this room, and he kind of points to the corner here.
Could
Just
be a
I've seen-
trap.
okay.
Maybe
I've
he's
seen-
involved and he's trying to.
I've seen him go down there. It says, but he's always warned me. It says, don't you dare go down here, or else you'll get it. And like that manner's like, he'll kill me if I step foot in and stuff. It just kind of
No,
says
one
for
second,
me
I'll
and
be right
stuff
back.
to run this bathhouse here. But he said like, don't be here at night and stuff. So me and my colleague are out of here in a heartbeat.
Okay, so I'm going to start to drop my intimidation a little now that he's being a bit more forthright. Right?
He kind of, you're doing that. He kind of like, he's still scared. He's like scared out of his wits that three views are in here, and he's like, shit. What do I do here?
So I'm going to say, okay, so you're telling me you're not involved with the possible things that could be happening here that we've heard about.
No, I'm just, as I said, I believe Murlock is running something shady business. Of what it is, I don't know, but he's always said to me, he says, don't be here after night, and says, whatever you do, do not go down that, do not go through this door. It says because he has threatened to kill me if I ask questions. It says
Would you be willing to help her?
It says in what way?
You wouldn't have to. You wouldn't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna put you in danger.
Hmm?
But would you be willing to help us? Like, is this something you kind of want gone?
I don't want them here. It says I want to I like to work here. It's nice and stuff. I enjoy it. But I just want to deal with. While you're saying this, Ilham, you notice coming into the building a hooded figure. Kind of walks in, has a look around, sees you, has a look around, doesn't do anything and walks back out.
I'm gonna follow him.
Sure, so you follow him out.
Can I perceive if this is a cultist or not?
Sure, give me a perception. 23.
Wee.
Okay. You perceive that this person is hiding themselves. They look to be up to some shady business, but of what you don't know. You do notice that they have. Let me double check this so I can give you that information.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
My food had arrived. That's why I did.
You notice
okay.
that this cloaked person is wearing dark robes, and you notice that he has what looks to be a.
What did I miss out on? Can I get a super short recap?
Someone has walked into the bathhouse.
Oh yeah, a hooded figure walked in and walked back out, and El Nino was investigating.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. So you notice a dark. It's like a darkish robe figure, face covered, walk in and walk out. You do notice that on his waist is a blade that's sort of curved and like a wave sort of thing. He kind of walks in, sees yous, about turns and leaves.
I'm going to try and catch up to him. I'm going to say, what a man like you doing with a sword in a bathhouse?
It says upon doing so, you step out the building and he's gone.
Fuck.
He's vanished.
Fuck.
Where is that secret entrance? Was it anywhere near there? He vanished.
So in a sense, he walked out, and then by the time you got there, he had disappeared. You couldn't see where he went.
Okay. So
I'm gonna back in. I'm gonna knock on. Say, hey boys, we got one. I think we got one.
You hear that? The Jabba's kind of like, is this one of them here this time? Is this who was here? And you can hear and stuff. Do you describe him?
Yeah, I'm gonna describe him to the bloke.
Says I've never seen one in here. Says I have seen them walking about. People describe walking about the city. So I kind of keep my distance. They kind of give me the creeps. But I don't know why they would be here.
It seems like he's coming to meet you.
I'm going to ask again.
Huh?
Is he willing to help us?
In what way?
If I gave you something, would you be able to pass it on to your shady colleague?
Oh no. I know what he's talking about.
I know what you're talking about right now. What are you
Exactly
wanting him to pass on? And I'll tell you if it's Paul, if he can do it or not.
maybe a tooth.
No.
Hair?
He kind of looks, and you can like a tooth. He kind of looks and says, "This is."
I haven't pulled it out yet.
I know, but he's kind of like, "This is." I barely see him. And says he kind of tells me not to be here at night and stuff, and he's normally here at night. I says, I've not seen him today at all. I says, he might be here late tonight.
Well, how about this?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to involve you or any
Mm-hmm.
upstanding citizens in what may be coming.
Yep.
Is there anywhere in this room that has a decent view of the door where he might not look? Shelves? Is there shelves like up its back corner or something?
Shelves, but they're more here.
Okay.
I kind of turned to Craven and I said, "I've got a better idea, mijo," and I disguised myself as one of the patrons with like a towel and everything.
Yeah.
And I just sit at one of these benches. So I sit at the bench with
Okay.
where the dwarf, one of the dwarves is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this to everyone in the room.
Okay.
My idea is to come back here at
Okay.
night once they actually start going in and out
Mm-hmm.
and follow one of them in.
Okay.
To do that, we'll need a confirmation of how that secret entrance and that works, and if that is in fact where they're going.
So, upon he hearing this, is the secret entrance is simple. You kind of point, and there's a button. A title on the thing you push.
So, do you guys think we should just head in there now? Or do you think we should come back at night when the rest of the people aren't here?
We should probably come back at night. If
Yeah.
you catch me in the act, we're more catching you.
Yeah, if we were to go down there now, Jebek might have to keep them distracted if someone goes to walk in. As well
Yeah.
as it might put other patrons sort of in danger. If we were to come back here at night, I could set up a surveillance camera as such. I could watch from up to 10 miles away.
Yeah. I mean, if we were to go at night as well, if it is a dead end down there, we'd have them cornered. Whereas if we were to do it right now, we're the ones that are probably going to get cornered.
Also, I can sneak around easier at night.
Yeah.
And Nuck, you can put your hair on me,
Yep. Kim, what is
and I
your
can sneak
input here?
around and you get good visibility.
I could do that, or the process in order to see through my sort of token, let's say. I need to go enter a trance, which means I wouldn't want to do it from too close up or in danger, because it cuts off my sight and hearing.
Then I'll stay with him. I'll stay with Knuckles.
Okay.
So if we were to do that, what I would suggest is if we were to use my token, I would leave a token here and then go somewhere nearby,
Mm-hmm.
like to a nearby building or outside,
Uh-huh.
and enter the trance there.
Okay. It says you in theory you can do that if you want. Kim, is
Sneak
there
in
anything?
as well during that time, and then
You
you can
could.
send me warnings, right? Nuck?
Kim, is there anything
I could
you want to say or do before you decide?
I was wanting to ask that Chavez guy,
Yep.
like although he says like they only ever come at night,
Uh-huh.
has he ever seen them at all, like any of the people?
Who? Specifically the hooded
Like the-
person or
Yeah.
his boss?
Like both, like have they ever
He's-
been in?
He says his boss has been Murlocs came in here sometimes during the day. He normally would wait till I'm not with a client and will kind of come in and tell me, kind of look at me very gruesomely and angrily, and kind of goes in. Says that hooded person is, I've never seen them here before.
Right. So the owner's name's Murloc. Is
Yes.
that right?
M-O-R lock.
Okay.
Sounds suspiciously like one of the names of the three.
That's what I was just thinking.
It's M-O-R-T lock. L-O-C-K.
So, just to confirm, the plan is somebody's gonna do some sort of spy.
Yeah.
We could, or we could just back here at night. Like, I don't have to do that, but I could watch for when they're coming and going for a while.
But
and
what
catch them in
exactly
the act.
are we hoping to achieve? Because all we would see is people coming in and out the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we'll be
coming
having
in and out
intel
the
on when they
secret
come out.
door. We'd know when they show up,
Yeah, and then we could corner them.
and then we can follow them in.
Okay. Is the secret door in the room that we're in right now?
Yeah.
It's in the back,
Yes.
in the top left corner.
Can we do a
Okay.
perception check?
We know it's. He
You
showed
know
us how
it,
it worked
he
and everything.
pointed to it and showed you how it works.
So
You know
then
the
why do
door's
we
there.
need to see them go in? Why don't we just go in?
Because then we can catch them.
So in a sense, what you are trying to do is, in a sense, not have casualties, civilian casualties, and catch.
Yeah, we're
whoever is
thinking
here at
of.
night.
Yeah, we're thinking of going there at night, so we can catch them. So there's no casualties. And we're thinking of watching, so we can catch them in the act.
Plus, we don't know what's
Didn't the
down there.
captain
We could
tell
get
us that
cornered.
collateral damage doesn't matter?
Yeah, we're told that, yes, but I think Jibas is, in a sense,
I have to play in this city.
yeah.
Not
Jibas
only
is
that,
kinda
but it's
skated in.
quite clear that the rest of the bathhouse operation doesn't have to do with what's going on. It's a
Yeah.
backdoor thing run by one of them.
Plus, like you said, Nova, it could be a trap. So you could, if we get led down here now, we could.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Insight. Insight
Wait,
check for you. Ken,
what would
were
it be
you
if
trying
I-
to say there?
Can I ask how high the table is off the floor?
Waist tight. About the weight, in a sense, you know, like if you were to go and to like
yeah,
a
but
spa.
like, is there sides to the table, or is
No.
it just? Oh,
It's just a table. 14, Zenrik, you can clearly say this person's telling you the truth. They're not lying to you here. Very good at lying.
Well, because they could be just saying that just so we would go down there and then get trapped anyway.
So
So it's like a plausible denial.
you can
Yeah,
kind
like,
The
of
other
like,
problem
okay.
is I just noticed is I can only enter a trance for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Can I ask the bloke, what
Yep.
time do they normally come round? After dusk or before dusk? Just before.
Yeah, I says I normally leave here about late evening, but I've been told not to be here after midnight.
Okay.
If
At
you
the
want,
latest, he says do not be here at midnight.
What we could do, we could alter the plan. We could do what Knuckles said, but one of us can sit outside and watch. I've got high perception, so I can just watch.
and I
If they
can,
kill
I
me,
can,
I
I
can
can
say,
speak
"Hey."
in the shadows.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to get my head on this. So what you are planning on doing is leaving the bathhouse.
Uh-huh.
Knuckles will Caravan will leave something here as like a spy, like a camera of sorts. We told him.
I might.
He might.
Uh-huh.
You then want to leave the bathhouse. Elhon wants to sit outside the bathhouse, being non-suspiciously, keeping an eye on it to watch when people go in.
I can disguise myself as well, so.
Yep. Is that what you're trying to say? So in a sense, you want to stake out the bathhouse to see when some people, shady people, enter.
Yeah.
Is that
Spartan, you
Yeah, we
should be like a homeless person just laying down on the ground so they don't think much of it.
I'm just gonna be a drunk, just sitting like.
yeah?
just
Is that,
fucking
is that, if that's what you want to do,
staggering
you can
about.
do it.
Maybe pee on a post or something.
The other thing is we could do is, thanks to some particular qualities of my character being shady as shit, I could disguise myself as one of the hooded figures.
Yeah, but the only one we've actually seen in person is the one that came in, and like said that he's never been here before.
He's never seen him here before.
Mm.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be very accurate, Knuckle. They'd
Okay,
pick you apart.
so I'm going to push you here because you spent quite a long time and stuff here. This is what are you going to do? This is me being a DM. What are you doing here?
There is another door.
The other door to the south was the other
What's
massage
the
bit.
masseuse? Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we'll come back at night.
yeah.
And I can sneak in and stay overnight if you want. Or stay
is up to
until then
yous.
and observe.
It's up to
So I
you.
can be there when you show up.
I think we stake out the bars
Yep.
from somewhere nearby, and when we see people start coming and going during the night, after Jabez and the rest of the after the Jabez and the rest of the workers and patrons leave,
Mhm.
once people start
Yeah.
coming and going,
Okay.
we head in.
Right.
Work through-
So are you all agreed on this?
Mm-hmm.
Him?
Yeah.
Okay, so use kind of nod and leave the bathhouse. So to make that you won't be able to leave, obviously you'll get as far as you can get. Right. So, for the sake of time, I'm just going to put these all down here.
Yep.
What the fuck is your stand? Put it here and put you. I'm just going to plop you here. Right. Okay. So, give me a second.
8 hours pass.
Descends into night.
Ooh.
That actually worked. Did I get
Wow.
darker for you?
Yeah, they got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually fucking sweet.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, night falls. It's a couple of hours after leaving the bathhouse, and it is now midnight. Upon 1 sec, I need to. So, if you midnight comes and you don't see anyone, about an hour after midnight, so it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, you notice three. I just need to make sure I describe these right to you. Just give me 1 second. This is the one downside of this, is it tells me to jump to, please jump to this page. Like, fuck you. You notice three hooded humanoids enter the bathhouse. Make their way into the bathhouse.
Would I recognise any of them from earlier?
Yes, give me 1 second.
The lying bastard.
Yes, you would recognize them. You recognize that the people entering the bathhouse are wearing the same outfit that you've seen during the day.
Now, here's the question. Can one of us now disguise as them
You can attempt it.
and sneak in?
Also, let you know, everyone else left, so that the masseuses have left, the people that were in, you've seen people leave and go, everyone left.
So,
Yep.
Can we see any detail in the types of hoods that they're wearing? Do they have any symbols on?
No, it's in
So
a
it's
sense,
just-
it's really dark. At most,
I do have dark vision.
you do have dark vision, so at most you'd notice that they're in a sense all black. You do notice that they have that. You do not, obviously, Elhon, you've not told them about the kind of blade on them. You all notice that they are carrying a blade that is just carved and wavy. Other than that, that's really all you see. They are, in a sense, in full black here.
A wavy blade. Are they using a Chris?
It just says wavy blade. It just says the blade. I don't know. I would say it wasn't yes.
Do you mean the wavy blades that were often used as daggers did more damage when you like
Yes.
with them? Okay.
So you've noted and stuff. So what do you want to do? What are you doing?
Who can disguise self? Let's
Right
see who
now
can
it
disguise
is
self.
pitch black, so anyone with dark vision can see. Senric, you're as blind as a bat here right now. Just so you're aware, you're as blind as a bat. You can barely see.
I'm gonna hold on to knock.
Right? Everyone
Yeah.
else has night vision. Or dark vision, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I don't believe I do I?
Dragonborn does.
No,
Hey.
it does.
You do. A Dragonborn, you've got it. Pretty sure you do.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so
So what's the game plan?
I will also disguise self.
So, okay, so you cast Disguise Self into looking like one of them.
I'll disguise myself as one of them.
Okay,
as
so
well.
you're now both disguised as the dark hooded people. Okay, what is Senric and Bridget doing?
Jesus Christ, it's massive.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, that's what she said. Oh, sorry, I can't help it.
I'm probably just kind of sticking to the shadows right now.
Okay, so give me a stealth. Okay, I want you to give me stealth because you're sticking to the shadows. Senric, what are you doing?
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same,
Uh-huh.
but if she
Fine.
can't stick to the shadows, I'm gonna try to cover her and conceal her.
Okay, so give me a stealth, Senric. Okay, for all intents and purposes, use are stealthed. Use are hidden in the shadows. By how well, you don't know, but use are hidden. Okay, so what are you now doing? So you've noticed three hooded figures enter the bathhouse.
Yep.
We'll walk in. Let's walk in.
So yeah, I guess
We'll
we'll
go first.
follow with me and
Okay.
El Nanya taking point.
You
Disguised
just
as
follow. Does everyone else follow behind?
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you just follow behind, but you'll keep your distance so you aren't seen and are hidden. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Upon arriving at the bathhouse, you notice the door's closed.
knock.
You knock.
Oh God.
You hear movement coming from behind the door. But no one answers.
You know the rule. Why sneak in when you can just knock?
We didn't even see if there was a password.
Remember, we are disguised.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are. Should we just walk in? Can we just walk in? Is it locked?
Yeah, I mean, if we can just walk in.
Can we? Is it
See.
locked?
Yeah,
Or is
it's not locked. You can walk in.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's walk in.
So upon opening the door, stop. Go back to the door. There you go. Perfect.
Wait, you want to just walk in after knocking?
It could be a sign. I don't know. Maybe just to let them that we're
So
here.
Like, let's
Upon
just say, like, I followed through. Like, I
opening-
knocked,
Better than
the
knocking and
door.
then walking away.
like, I knocked and they just opened the door.
upon opening the door, you notice that there are three hooded and very dark hooded people in the bathhouse. They are the three people that you've seen coming in. Elahon and Carvin, you notice these are female. You can now distinguish clear knuckles that they are female, and they have a sense pull their hoods down and are looking at yous. It's just,
Sorry.
they kind of look at
sorry,
you.
did
Spartan,
we
you
get-
better not be getting any ideas over there.
I look to the three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Right, again, I'm in very similar robes as I'm disguised. And I had to say, sorry, did we get here late?
One of them look at you and he goes, "This no, you're on time and stuff. We're gathering in things before we go out on the hunt."
I see.
I said, "I don't believe I've seen you here before." Or who are you here for? It says, "Who are you here for?"
We've recently come to the city,
Okay.
and we've heard whispers this is the place to be.
It says, "Who brought you? Who told you to come here?"
Oh fuck.
This is up to you. Who's answering?
Not
You're
me,
not
'cause
there,
I'm
no,
still
no,
outside.
so it's
Yeah.
not
You
those
done walked
ones,
into
the
a
other one,
fucking.
or
Man,
it's
I'll
the
say,
over
I'm gonna say, Moloch sent us.
Murloc sent kids. Okay. Okay.
Okay. No. I'm not gonna have to roll deception or anything.
Oh yeah, roll me deception, please. 23. 20. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm just reading this thing.
It's not. That's Moloch. Moloch sent us. What?
Yeah, he's just like, oh,
I am
I forgot.
If they already know it, we can't sway it. So
I would just like him to be like, oh shit, I forgot I did.